Hello everyone, welcome back to another exciting episode of Bow Hunting Expeditions. Today we are now officially in Europe. We just finished up Alaska, and next we'll be heading over to Nez Perce Valley, aka America. But before we do that, we have 4 more animals left on this map that we need. We need a roe deer, a mouflon, which is what we will be chasing in today's episode, and a red stag or red deer. I want to say a jackal, which as you can see on the left side of your screen there, that dog looking animal there, and then we'll be completed in Europe. So we'll have 4 more episodes here, and then I think 6 episodes coming out in America, and we'll be wrapping up Way of the Hunter Bow Hunting Expedition series. Now if y'all are new here, I only shoot 1 star and up depending on what animal species. All animals that have antlers, I always do either a 2 star or a 1 star mature. It has to be at least a mature if it's going to be a 1 star. And if it's a 2 star and up, I don't care if it's a young or an adult, etc., it will go down. It has to be harvested with a bow. I can't use any other weapon besides a bow, aka Bow Hunting Expeditions. If y'all didn't get the hint, that's the reason why I named it that, is because I can only use a bow. So I just kind of get that out of the way. A lot of y'all may be coming across this channel and these videos and not knowing what's going on. It's just bow only, and 95% of these hunts are all spot and stalk. I spot the animal, sneak up on them and shoot them, and sometimes depending on what kind of the species, I will call, like for instance when we do the red stag, I keep calling it a red stag because on the other map it's called a red stag, on here it's called the red deer. So anyway, when we go for the red deer, I will be bringing a caller along and calling that one in, just because that's a very vocal animal. For the red deer, however, we'll be spotting and stalking him most likely. I'll decide on that episode. But anyway, let's get into today's gear. So for today's gear, we're bringing the Sky Vortex lock-on compound bow. It's a weapon tier 1 through 6, so it can take down a lot of game. Broadhead of choice is going to be a mechanical 2-inch cutting diameter. The arrow is going to weigh 413 grains. The Mouflon isn't a very big animal, so I really don't need a mechanical, but I also ain't familiar with the wind on this map. I don't hunt this map very often. So if we have high winds and I make a bad shot, I want the 2-inch cutting diameter to do its job. The fixed blade is just really good for breaking bone and getting through a lot heavier animals than the mechanical. But like I said, this is a lightweight animal, and with high winds you just want that mechanical broadhead because it has a wider cutting diameter. If we take a look here on the map, we're currently right here, but the Mouflon I've seen in areas up in here before. So that's going to be our main focus. We're actually just going to kind of spawn in here and just work our way across ridges and stuff, and hopefully at some point in the video we run into one, and hopefully he's a 1 star mature or a 2 star and up. So it looks like our wind is blowing 24.9 FTS, and as you know, if you've been followers of the channel, I always hunt with the wind in my face going down behind me. That way any animals up ahead of me won't smell me coming. They can definitely hear me walking, but usually I'll hear them before they hear me. So I always just hunt with that wind in my face, and that's how I sneak up on so many animals and get so close to them, because that's the #1 question asked across the channel, is how am I sneaking so close to these animals. Alright y'all, so I ended up fast traveling right here in this little area, and I just now got a confirmed spot on Mouflon. So they're definitely in this area. I just need to keep circling around, and I think eventually we'll start running into some herds, and like I said, hopefully we can stick one with a bow. Alright y'all, so I ended up just now shooting one of these little badgers, and I ran out of arrows. I had no clue I only had 1 mechanical broadhead, so we're going to be switching it over to the fixed blade. Like I said, it ain't no biggie. These deer ain't very big at all, so, or Mouflon, whatever. Oh, did you see that arrow go flying? We smoked this one though. It was a 1 star young. Alright, I'm leaving these things alone. I'm going to kind of follow up this road right here, and if I'm not seeing nothing, I'm going to turn and come right back down and hunt around this area. Oh, look at what I just found, y'all. 3 star adult. I was literally running up this road. I don't know how these things didn't hear me or see me. We're going to literally go right across this creek channel. We'll have a perfect little view, And we're going to ease right up in there to them. They might actually be working their way to me. I may be able to just set right here and these things walk right to me. I'm laying down. They're working their way to me. I'm wanting to say they're going to come down here to get something to drink. That is crazy. First Mouflon I've laid eyes on, and it's a giant 3-star. Okay, they are going to move. I know they're not going to go far, but they are wanting to go somewhere else. 1-star adult. Oh my lord, did you see that one? Look at that one. There's a 4-star mature. Oh, there's giants up in there, y'all. Let's get up in here. Let's go. We got to get into range. I need to get out of this open area. Alright, I'm getting very close to where they last was. Had I been just sitting right here, they would have walked right into bow range and I would have shot one. I'm not going to be super picky. I could shoot the 3-star over the 4 if it gives me a better opportunity, but I am going to try my best to shoot the 4. Right there, I literally see one of them's back. 30 some yards away. I just got to be extra careful because all it takes is for one of them to look at me. Right now there's too much wind, too much movement and stuff. They just don't know what's around them. Oh, that ain't a Mouflon. It's a badger. I thought it was the top of a Mouflon's back. Man, I was excited right there, y'all. Alright, so they kind of went down over this hill somewhere. So they're up in there or up this way. They're somewhere in this little area. I don't want to move too fast. I heard some sticks break back here, but that sounded far. I'm not going to say that that's them because that was far away. I just hope these things don't move a whole lot, honestly. They very well could just move and move. Oh my lord, there they are. 4-star 70 yards away right now. We got a perfect wind. If he would just turn broadside, we'd shoot him. I'd honestly take that shot right there. With the wind like this, it's not going to affect our arrow flight at all. He knows we're here, y'all. He's about 80 some yards away right now, but that's going to be a no-go. Yep. There's just wasn't enough cover between us and him. I'm going to kind of let them work away and then try and make a different approach on them. Looks like they're going to the left. So I'm going to get on out of the opening and I'm going to go to the left. I think I accidentally walked way too close to them too, but like I said, I lost track on them. Like, these things go pretty far. Alright, I got eyes on them again, at least one of them in the back. I want to just keep easing up through here, keeping a whole lot of brush in between me and them. It keeps hitting like thickets, and then you hit an opening, and then thickets, and I don't want the openings because that's just going to give them time to spot me. We got a perfect wind. Like, you couldn't ask for a better wind. But like I said, unfortunately, it's just trying to keep cover between me and them. Alright, y'all, we got one walking right to us right now. I just can't tell what it is, but it's almost in range. 1-star adult. There's a 3-star. I'm hoping the 4-star's nearby. I'm just going to stay laid down, because if they're going to keep coming, I'm going to just let them keep coming on their own. We got a perfect wind, so I will shoot 80 yards every bit of it and not have any issue or anything of that nature with the arrow potentially flying the wrong direction. So like right now, that one's in range, but I want that 4-star. Alright, so there's 2 3-star adults. There's one right there and there's one right there. He's got to be somewhere back in there somewhere. They're acting like they want to come this way, but they're not too sure. they just keep turning around, so I'm just trying to keep distance, covering distance as I can. Is he still way back? I gotta try and keep an eye on him here. I'm starting to lose him. I hear something walking right beside us. Start looking around, buddy, because I done lost sight on him. There he is right there. He is 49 yards away. As soon as he clears this bush, I'm pilling him, and we're perfect. The wind's perfect. There's no way this arrow should get knocked off by any means. If there's ever a time, it's going to be right now. I think I just clean missed him. Pretty sure I just completely missed him. I hit that tree. We had a perfect wind. I mean, it was blowing fast, but... And he should have been right around 53 yards total. Man, I just blew it right there, y'all. I think that would have been it. Alright, y'all. 66 yards is where I'm at right now. We got a rock bluff up here behind me, or behind them. So, really, my best bet is probably just sit here and wait. Actually, I see one right now. It's coming right towards me. One of the 3-star adults is running right towards me. I'm going to guess if I just hang out right here, one of them's going to walk out into bow range and be perfect for a shot. Wind's going directly behind me, so again, I should be able to hold my pen, but I really need to pay attention to the yardage. I think I shot over that one last time. Oh, as I say, there he is, but it's not. It's just a adult, 53 yards. 1-star adult. There he is. He's right behind this tree. Tree is at 32. His butt cheeks are at 46 yards away from us right now. He's going to step out right there, but he's going to be angled too hard for a shot. We got a 1-star adult feeding at 27 yards. There he is. Oh, it's a freaking 3-star at 26 yards. Just be patient. That's him. Looky there. Looky there. That's him. 40 yards away. Dear Lord, let him walk right into the shooting lane right here. If he'll walk right here, y'all, we'll have it in the bag. I just cannot move. Keep feeding. I need these ones to stand still, and I need him to walk right in front of me, right where she's going. 27 yards away, man. I need to pay attention to it, just in case if that ain't the one I'm looking at. Okay. There he is. There it is. 30 yards away. Beautiful. Let him keep walking. He's going to hit this little opening right here. Bah. Perfect. Couldn't ask for a better shot, baby. Drilled him. Heck yeah, man. That is why I did the bow hunting adventure series, because this is so awesome. That took me 57 minutes of hunting to finally take, I mean, we took 2 shots, but to finally take one decent shot on an animal. That's the reason why I started this whole entire series. That's awesome. That is awesome. A giant 4-star just hit the ground. And not only that, that is our first one ever. And I'm looking at him right now. He didn't run but about 20 yards and piled up. There he lays. Okay, he ran about 50 to be exact. But man, what a hunt. This was an awesome episode, y'all. What an awesome episode. Beautiful, giant-bodied Mouflon. Awesome place to kill him too. Like, this is what I would expect from a real Mouflon. Look how high up in elevation we are. It's crazy. We're gonna pick him up. We hit it straight. Good thing we did not have the mechanical. The mechanical would have only barely got a single lung, but due to the fact that we had the fixed blade, it busted through that shoulder blade, went plumb through the other lung and halfway out the other side of his body at 25 yards away. Ooh, man, what an awesome hunt. This was a 80% genetics. He weighed 140 pounds and he was a 4-star mature. Man, like, let's take a look at his actual body. I mean, these things are really good. They're super good models of them. I've personally never even ever looked them up or anything of that nature, but I have seen them before, just scrolling through my Instagram, if I'm not mistaken, people hunting them in real life. They kind of remind you of a bighorn sheep, honestly. They look very, very similar. And we tracked him for 4 minutes and 41 seconds. I think that's off. Distance fleed. He fled 40 yards. That's how far he ran before I killed him. Oh, okay. So what I was trying to say is I shot him and it took him 4 minutes to die, which obviously that ain't real. And maybe 4 game minutes. And he did run 40 yards and piled up dead. He scored a total of 447. I'm not sure what the max score of him is, but this was 447 and he is going into the trophy lodge. So hopefully y'all enjoyed today's episode. I know I had a ton of fun making it. That was a great welcome to Europe hunt right there. Big old 4-star Mouflon and our first one ever. So all in all, you cannot top it. I'm very excited to come back. I'm not sure what animal we're going to be taking on next, but be sure to tune in to next week's video. For those of you that don't know, I upload every Wednesday and every Friday, 5 o'clock p.m. Standard Eastern Time. So be sure to hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Subscribe, comment down below. And when you do subscribe, turn on your bell notifications so every time I upload a video, y'all will get notified. And also tell your friends about my channel, share this video, and also go back to the channel. Just keep sharing all that. That builds a YouTube algorithm and it just puts us all across all the boards above everyone else's videos, and we can grow this channel into something great. But until next time, this has been your host Trey with Huntfish Ohio Gaming. God bless and happy hunting. Oh, I seen the sparks go flying. See if the arrow made a mark. And it did. We almost hit bullseye.